Today I am heading up Beinn Bhan, which is in the northwest highlands of Scotland. It's one of the peaks that is less visited but still very dramatic. It's out on the Applecross Peninsula, so not too far from Torridon. But I think the Torridonian peaks tend to attract all the attention. But it's got amazing easterly facing buttresses, so I'm going to try camping up there tonight, and hopefully tomorrow morning at sunrise I'll get some good light. The weather couldn't be better in many ways, although it's rather hot to hike. I'm quite glad for this cloud that's passed over just now. It's probably a 3-hour hike to get up there, but it'll probably take me more like 4 with the kit on my back. And I tend to take my time too. I don't go herring up these mountains too fast, burn myself out. So this is the first vlog that I've attempted, or it's the first one I'm going to put online anyway. I've had failures before, so this is either the first of many, or the first and last. We'll have to see there. But I'm going to do my best and try and shoot some good B-roll, and hopefully my left arm won't drop off because it's already struggling a bit holding this camera aloft. Here's one to come back for. I've just found this cascade beneath Beinn Bhan, and these cliffs here should light up at sunrise at any time of year, so I'm sure there's a lot of potential with these several cascades. The light's a little bit harsh today. I have had a go at shooting it, but I'm not sure that it's really going to work, but I'll have to see when I get home. I don't have long to go now, just a kilometre or so and a couple of 100 metres. I was kind of dreading getting to this point because, well, I've gone really fast to get here for a start, but I was thinking that I'd look up at those cliffs and see some impossible route, but you can see there's a nice, easy, grassy slope, so it's a little bit steep, and I guess I'll just take my time. It's approaching 7 o'clock, but the sun sets at cowboy time, as my dad would say, 10 to 10. If you get that, then I guess you like cheesy jokes, but not really many clouds around. I'm not too sure that sunset's going to be up to much, but also it's really a sunrise that I'm hoping for, so not too bothered about that. Looking forward to getting some dinner though. Maybe the problem with starting late was I didn't pack enough snacks in an easily accessible spot, so I'm getting pretty hungry now and looking forward to getting the tent up. Finally getting to the top of this climb. I went way too fast and knackered myself out, which is a bit amateurish, but the view is pretty great behind me. And let's look over here, rolling grassland. Plenty of space to pitch a tent here, but where I'd like to camp is up over there, so that I can get a view over these ridges in the morning. So that is where I'm going to hike now. But actually nice to be back in the sunshine now. This breeze has picked up. Right, a bit of a continuity error there because I've just pitched my tent and made my bed. There it is. But more importantly, I've also got a boil on because I am absolutely starving. Oh, I've just made such an error not bringing any snacks, or at least they're at the bottom of my pack. So I kind of just struggled on, and now I'm really tired. But that is my stupid fault, and this is going to be boiled soon. I did manage to camp more or less where I wanted, so there's the tent. And I'm not far, well, one edge is just here, so you can look over to the Cowlin Forest. That's over there in Torridon. This is Beinn Bhan, so the view from the edge is rather excellent. But I think that's my boil on, and that is my cue for dinner. It's spaghetti bolognese. That makes me feel better. These meals used to be really awful a few years ago, but now there's lots of brands that are pretty awesome in my opinion. Better than some friends cooking, but I'm not naming names. Right, I've recovered and now I am potential photo hunting. There's a nice wave-shaped rock down here that I think could make a good foreground for the Cowlin Forest and Beinn Bhan Forest there in the background. Torridon's just over there. As you can hear, the wind has picked up a bit, so apologies, it's a little bit better towards the tent. At the moment, the sun is tucked in behind some clouds, so I don't have any light to work with, which is somewhat typical when you get the sun behind pretty much the only clouds in the sky. We've got some nice cirrus up over Beinn Bhan, but actually I don't really think there's a composition there without the light on these faces. So whilst I can walk to the edge there and look down over the cliffs and get a much better view, the composition just isn't going to work for me, I don't think. But whether this will come good, I don't know. And since the sun is behind a cloud, I am going to walk up this ridge here, looking for similar types of interest, structures and associations in the rock that I can make work with the background, because this is a nice spot, but I might be able to find better. This is a very nice view indeed. Still not quite sure what I'm going to make of it. Photographically, I'm still hunting for the kind of shot I'm after. Of course, I can always resort to shooting some of the peaks in the distance, which, if the light improves, will make for nice photos on their own. I quite like the shape of this lock down here, actually, and when the sun comes out, a lot of this surrounding grass will light up, so there's an opportunity for me there to shoot an ultra wide angle image, because the ground here is going to catch the light, so I can use that to sort of frame the view. But I will have this shadow area beneath the sun, these cliffs that are facing towards me here, and that's going to be a bit difficult to manage when it comes to post-processing, but that's probably a shot that I'm going to try that could work quite well. This evening hasn't quite worked out. It's just a bit hazy, so I'm just taking it fairly easy, to be honest, having an explore, making sure I've got a few shots ready for tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, the problem with haze really is that it just reduces the contrast of all of the colours and leaves everything washed out. So if we look over to the mountains over there, you can see it's all very grey. And with some editing you can help that situation, but ultimately you're trying to force it a bit too much there. And even this direct light that we've got on the rocks here is just a bit too soft to work with. Although if the background were clearer, then I think I'd be able to find a shot or two. But I'm just going to stay up here, enjoy the views, and hope that tomorrow brings some better conditions. I might hang around for blue hour as well, so around 11 o'clock it should start to get blue, and we'll see how much the haze affects that, because it might be that I can make some nice shots at twilight. But I think that's it for the vlogging, and I will see you tomorrow morning. So it's just gone 4 o'clock. I've got half an hour until sunrise. I slept pretty well, but not for long enough. I feel like I've been punched in the face. So I'm going to do my shooting and then go back to bed. Although you can't hear it in here, the wind has picked up a fair bit. It's gusting a lot more, and the place I want to shoot are really in the wind. So I'm probably going to leave the vlogging camera behind and go and do my thing, although I might bring it out with me. Some nice colour about at the moment, but still not quite in the areas that I want it to be, and that haze has clung around, but I'm sure I'm going to get something good. Yeah, it looks promising, so I better get out of my warm cocoon and get out to the edge. I've just got up for the second time, which means it's time for coffee and breakfast. It's a bit clearer now than it was yesterday evening, and there's a few cirrus clouds around, so I'm hoping that this evening I could get some more good shots, but it kind of means going up another hill again, which I'm not really looking forward to, because whilst I did get back to sleep, I could probably do with another few hours, to be honest. But this morning was good. The light was pretty nice, good red light. I wasn't really prepared enough for how the light fell with my composition, so it took me a while to find shots that I liked, but I did get a couple, so I'm pretty glad I came up here. So now breakfast, loads of cereal bars, just because they're convenient, and then time to pack up and head along the ridge up that way to the actual summit of Beinn Bhan, and then on back down to the car. Coffee.